Hello and welcome to a new video, which is a new thing I want to do. The Snooker Shootout was quite recently in Watford Coliseum, and I thought, because I really enjoyed watching it and I thought it was a great event to celebrate, I would play through the journey of the winner in 2020, which I presume people will know by now, but in case you don't, there'll be a spoiler in about 10 seconds. But yeah, I'm going to play through the winner's journey and we will see how we can do. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to play through all the matches that were played by the hitman Michael Holt. Now the first game he played was against Amin Amiri, who is not in this game because he wasn't a professional during last year. So the closest we can get is the only other African player who is in this game, Bassem Eltahan. So the first game I'll play against Bassem in the shootout, and if I win I continue with Michael Holt. If Bassem wins I change to Bassem. So it'll be Michael Holt for the first game, the second game will be against Elliot Slessor, and so on and so forth. And yeah, I thought I'd see how well we do.
Welcome back to Watford Coliseum, where the gladiators are now ready for an exhibition.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Bassem Eltahan to break.
Of course this won't have the same atmosphere as Watford, but you know, maybe that's for the best. I mean, I like the shootout, but it would be very difficult to play in, I imagine. Oh, that's a dreadful break there by Bassem. So Michael Holt with the first chance here, and of course, hopefully Bassem, sorry,
He's taking it on.
Won't make the same mistake poor Amin made twice, rolling up accidentally because he didn't know the rules, which is unfortunate, you know.
This is no gimme.
Wow, what a pot that is!
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
8.
I was disappointed at the online tournament for the shootout. It didn't have the shootout rules, which
9.
you know, I've defended the Ripstone team quite a lot. I think they've done a fantastic job overall, but that's kind of just such a huge mess up, such a huge cock up, you know.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
In terms of the oh, that wasn't great. It's all right. A bit close to the pocket, but we're fine.
11.
But yeah, in terms of the online tournaments, there's only 2 that are different. It was the 6 Reds, which I think they did fine, and the shootout, which they messed up on.
He's taking on the pot along the cushion.
Which is a big shame, you know.
12.
Black doesn't go. That's annoying, but we can play for the blue. And it's not a bad start here, I don't think. I think we started quite well.
I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here.
$17.
Quite lucky
Tricky
to get
pot
through to
along the
this,
cushion
but,
here.
and we're doing well for time. You know, we've started quickly. We've not messed around.
Oh, what a shot. Unbelievable.
We've not had too much
Great
trouble in terms of the
successful
shot clock.
He'll be happy with that.
I'm going to be...
18.
Because it's a shootout, you can't really be too aggressive, can you? So, you know, I'm just going to try and get points and protect the lead if we have to, but hopefully
25.
we'll be alright.
That's ended up more awkward than he would have wanted.
26.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket.
Oh, I feel a bit unlucky with that, to be honest.
That's a poor shot.
33.
Right. We've not got much time. Oh, God. Okay, so I might just bounce this off here to make sure we hit a cushion. Come on, white. There we go.
Not what he intended at all.
So Bassam
That's a poor
/
shot.
Amin.
Michael Holt.
Bassam's
30.
represented Amin in this match, and he's in. The Shootout was actually the only match I think Bassam ever won in his professional career. Because it is tricky for players. If you're from, you know, Morocco as Amin is, or Egypt as Bassam is,
Tricky shot here.
it's expensive for them to
Great shot.
Yes, he'll be
travel
very pleased with
travel
that
around the
shot.
country playing
can you do
matches.
here?
Well, not the country, sorry,
1.
to travel around the world playing matches. So a lot of them just don't compete. They seem to they don't even turn up for most of the tournaments because,
8.
you know, they'd be spending something crazy like $3,000 to play a match against someone who's much better than you and lose. So why would you bother?
Well, he's taking the red on. What a pot.
He couldn't have played that any better.
9.
Bodes well though. I think we've started very well. We've, you know, set down a bit of a marker here. I think
Very tricky shot coming up.
about the halfway point, and we've
That's
almost got
just
the match in the
magnificent.
bag.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
15.
And this will put us through to round 2.
16.
I mean, that doesn't. No, it does not go. Okay, so now we're going to play safe because you have to play safe in this mode sometimes, I think. Oh, ran a bit. It took a bit longer than I wanted, but Bassam is in here.
Michael Holt. 16.
And he's got a few long pots he might go for.
He's taking on the long red to the corner pocket.
Oh, he's
And he's
unlucky.
missed that.
And he's left us on. So this, if it wasn't already over, it is now that he's missed that chance. I mean, that's the crazy thing about the real life shootout. If Amin Amiri knew the rules,
Decent position to take on a colour
considering
here.
the fact he was outplaying Michael
1.
Holt, that means he could have won a ranking title. Which I don't think anyone's ever done in their... Well, I don't think anyone's ever had their first
8.
ranking tournament win and... Sorry, their first win in a ranking tournament and then gone on to win the tournament ever. So that would have been history if he'd done that, but of course he didn't. Of course, who's to say how well he'd do in
9.
the future rounds? It's a very unpredictable tournament. Oh, I thought the red had gone in, but that's okay.
15.
Just as red needed.
In
There
it
we
goes.
go. Mathematically, it's over.
That should effectively
Even
remove
that probably
any
already was
ideas
with
the
3
opponent
minutes
may
left.
have of a comeback.
16.
So, this pot into the right corner.
And yeah, good, strong start
21.
here by Michael Holt. Okay, so can we put
Tough
this in
shot
here?
coming up.
Fabulous effort. That's a great pot.
22.
And my current plan is to do this as one long video. So yeah, if you like this as an idea, do let me know. Leave a comment and all that stuff.
Yeah, he's looking to drop this into the middle pocket.
Who knows?
28.
Maybe I'll try and do it for previous years or future tournaments or stuff like that.
$29.
But yeah, it's not going to be the African players' day, and I feel a bit bad the fact I'm
36.
I'm basically saying, you know, Amin's not in it, so we have to be the other African player. But I mean, there's no other option really. you know, we can't create our own player, so it's the closest we're going to get if we're honest, in terms of ranking, in terms of experience, in terms of well, everything, I suppose. In terms of how I qualified onto the tour.
44.
This won't be easy.
That's an absolutely
Ooh, a lovely pot.
outstanding pot.
45.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
And we're probably going to run out of
Beautifully
time
done.
before we can clear up, but that's a bad position. That's a bad
52.
position anyway, so we're probably not going to get anywhere, but we'll see what we can do.
Just the colours remaining on the table now.
Of course, it doesn't really matter, but we're playing well. At least it shows people that we're one to beat.
54.
No, it's not on for the double, but a very good first round performance by Michael Holt. He goes through to the second round.
Michael Holt, 54. Frame conceded, frame and match, Michael Holt.
And that is the match.
Bassem didn't really get a chance there. So we go through to the second round against Elliot Slesser, who's kind of a mid-ranking player. I think he's just outside the 64. Shootout. Third. It's a shame it doesn't save who I've selected, because that means we have to do this, but it is what it is, I suppose. Maybe I will edit this bit out, maybe, who knows. Maybe I won't. I mean, Elliot should be fairly easy to find if he's high 60s. Which he should be. I don't know what. There he is, Elliot Slesser. Oh, he's ranked 93 in this game. Crazy. I didn't think he was that low, but I mean, he must have been that low at some point, I guess. Maybe it's done on the, yeah, I guess it must be done on the end rankings of last season, I suppose. So yeah.
Welcome back to Watford Coliseum, where the Gladiators are now ready for an exhibition.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Michael Holt to break.
In terms of the real tournament, we're breaking off here, so presumably he's won the lag and made us play. In terms of the real tournament, Michael Holt beat Elliot, with Elliot only getting 2 points. So we'll see if we can get close to that. And that's a decent break off. Oh, he's left it right over the pocket. What have you done, Elliot? That's going to have to be on for a plant, surely. Oh, are we on the black? We're a bit closer than what I wanted to be, so it might be a bit of a speculative shot.
An unforced error.
Yeah.
Well, well.
But it's
Will it cost
fine as
him?
long as we stay up there. I mean, that red's definitely on, but it'll be very hard
Michael
for him
Holt,
to get position
1.
on the black from there. He's using his shot time up. If it was the real shootout, he would have run out of time by now. He might run out anyway.
Time foul. Michael Holt,
Wow, that
Ball in
is
hand.
surprising. I did not expect him to do it, a foul there. Right, we do that,
You
break
would
the
have hoped
reds,
for a better split there.
and hopefully be on it colour. We might have made a mistake here.
1.
Playing very aggressively. Okay, I'm going to try and get the pink and hopefully leave it up top just in case.
This is a half chance.
Oh, it's not
Missed
there and
pot.
it's not going far enough. Not enough power on the cue ball. So Elliot Slesser's got a good chance here,
Michael Holt.
which we should
1.
not have given him. It was a silly mistake for us
Looking
to make
to
after
run
his
this
mistake.
along the cushion.
Oh, but that's a
really
dreadful
close,
shot.
but not quite close enough.
Maybe he's put off by the rowdy crowd.
He's left that a little bit more tricky than he would have liked.
1.
Aiming for the centre pocket here.
Oh, it was tricky, but... Oh, where's the cue ball? No! Oh, my word.
8.
That could have... I mean, that probably would have been frame over, even though I know he's not played well, but... Ball in hand.
I think he's
Well,
playing
the
this
Reds
with a
like
lot
they
of
are.
power.
That would have been nicely
9.
on. We could have had a go at that black, really, if the red wasn't covering the pocket, but we can go for this yellow.
Yes, he's taking the pot on. Brilliant. Simply brilliant.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
11.
He's aiming for the left corner here. Excellent pot.
Great cueing.
12.
There we go, and luckily that black goes. And again, we are
19.
we're looking good here. We're queuing well. We're restricting him to very few
He's just looking to drop this in
decent
gently.
opportunities. Almost halfway through the match.
20. $27.
Hmm.
He's playing the pot here.
Oh, we took all of our time on that shot.
That's a fabulous pot.
But
He's very happy with the position here.
it's paid off. It's okay.
28.
So, this pot into the right corner.
You know, most of our shots we've done
34.
fairly quickly, I think. Oh, that's a plant we have to go for. It's a slight risk. I'll be the first to admit that, so we'll put some backspin on it. Oh no! Did not catch it right, and we've made it interesting here because he's back in.
Well, that's not worked out quite as he intended it to.
Michael Holt, 33.
Loose play like that isn't
He's
what
just
you'd
not
expect
turned
from a
up though,
player
has he?
of his quality.
He has not turned up today. We're just going to continue picking off the points,
This should be straightforward enough.
running the clock down,
1.
and knowing that we should play Ian Burns in the next round if we
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner.
don't do anything silly.
Beautiful.
He's cueing extremely well here.
8.
To be fair, we could do something silly and we'd probably be fine. I've noticed the timer, it's always at 20 seconds, it never goes down. It started
9.
at 20 and it stays at 20. I don't really know why that is. I thought it would go down by 5 seconds, but I guess it is still,
15.
you know, a fairly short amount of time to line up your shot and have a go at it, you know. I mean, oh, we went for it. I risked it because I thought we had enough of a lead, and what a part that was.
16.
Fantastic stuff. I might now though just leave the cue ball up here, hit the cushion with the brown, hopefully leave this near the cushion.
Michael Holt, 16.
And he's got to play perfect snooker to get 67 in this amount of time. If he's going to clear up, that is. And he's not even, I'm not sure what he's played for there, but he's played very poor, which is it's not doing the real Elliot Slessor credit, because he's a decent player by all accounts. Oh, imagine if we tapped that in. I mean, if we had more power on it, it would have gone possibly to the bottom left, but
He's not played that well. Tough shot, but he could have played it better.
yes, Neil, but it's fine. He's not got time to catch up. Even Ronnie wouldn't catch up, I don't think.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
There we go, he's got
That's
some
a top
points on the
shot.
board.
Well played.
Well, a
One.
point.
This looks relatively easy. Played it well.
8.
He's saved a bit of pride, he's
9.
made it look less embarrassing. But we are, I mean, we're comfortably through. In real life, he would have
He'll be disappointed.
He would
with
have
that.
shaken our
Bad miss.
hand before missing
Elliot
that,
Slessor,
to be honest.
9.
But I don't think they have the AI to
This
work it
is
out.
the key
anymore.
shot. If this goes in, you fancy him for the frame.
I mean,
No
I
problem
already
there.
fancied me for the frame,
That
considering we had
effectively
bloody
removes any chance of a comeback in
30
this
seconds
match.
left.
1.
Smack this. There we go. And it's actually worked out alright in terms of position. Not that it matters too much.
8.
Little plant down the cushion. Will it go? No, but it's fine.
He's got the cue ball in a great position.
Michael Holt, 8. Frame conceded, frame and match, Michael Holt.
Frame and match.
Another very comfortable win. And the next match will be against Ian Burns.